Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to share with you guys an experience I had last week where I lost all the profit I made the previous week. So as you guys know, I showed you guys that I was up of $101,084 and I was waiting on my 10 days threshold in order for me to request my payouts. Okay, so last week I lost all that profit. I'll just show you guys my dashboard and what happened. Okay, I lost all that profit, so I had a very big dip in the market here where I lost that profit. Okay, so I basically went down to 98,141.44. Okay, and the thing about it is that I lost this profit because of greed, I would say. All right, now it's very important when you're trading to be able to control yourself, because if you're not able to control yourself, you would find yourself taking unnecessary trades. All right, and that's where I find myself last week, taking unnecessary trades, forcing trades that was not there, and all because I had one loss initially, and then I was trying to make back the profit which I lost, which is where I went wrong. So this is something that you don't do. This is something that you avoid, and I knew this fully well. I don't know what got into me last week that I was just having a bit of a FOMO last week. Anyway, this week I am happy again. This week I am back up, and I am up $101,111.44 at present. Okay, I have also reached my 10 days threshold of trading this account, and I am back in profit. Okay, and at the moment my withdrawal is $889.15, which is 80% of my total profit of $1,111.44. okay, and as you can see, my withdrawal request is now highlighted, so I could request a withdrawal at the moment, which I am not ready to request my withdrawal as yet. All right, I want to see if I can reach a threshold of 1,000 or 1,005, and then I would actually request my withdrawal. Try and reach $1,000. 1,000 to 1,005 is what I am literally aiming for. So hopefully by the end of this week or by the middle of this week I will be able to achieve that, and then I will request my withdrawal. All right, so I'll just show you guys the trade that I took this morning, which brought me back up with my profit where I am at the moment. Friday morning before I went work, I actually took a buy in gold, and then this morning I got up. I was waiting for a buy here, was to take a buy here, and I missed my entry because I got up a bit late, and I missed my entry. So I waited for this because I was actually thinking, looking at the market at the moment, I was thinking that I would have taken sells. All right, but the market reached here and it actually refused to break again for how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for the 6th time. I'll just show you guys this. Let me just highlight this a bit for you guys. Right, so guys, so basically when I actually look at the market this morning, I was literally expecting the market to, because there have been quite a few rejections here in the market. So this morning I was thinking, so this morning when I did my analysis, basically, because I normally go from the day chart right down to the 15 minutes chart, okay, and when I did my analysis, I was convinced that the market were going to sell off this morning, because if you notice, there's a gap in the market that needs to be filled down to the lower. There's a gap in the market that needs to be filled. Okay, let me just move myself a little bit here. Okay, so there's a gap in the market here that needs to be filled. So I was thinking that, okay, the market were going to come back down to this area before going up. So I was waiting to take a sell on this drop down here. I was waiting to see if it would have dropped in order for me to turn and retest in order for me to take it down. Unfortunately, it did not do that. So when I see this massive rejection here on this candle, I decide to change my bias into buy. Okay, so because if you notice, 1 2 3 4 5, we had 6 rejection where the market failed to break to the downside. All right, so as a result of the market failing to break to the downside, clearly shows that the market is not ready to go further to the downside. It's actually consolidating a lot in this area, and it has been consolidating in this area for a long time. It did have a breakout here, but then it came right back into the area, and it has been consolidating here. And this has been going on now from since the 13th of March. All right, this has been going on. We did have a breakout here on the 14th of March, but then it came right back in again and has been consolidating. And again, we had a breakout here this morning. I believe this is probably around London session, but I don't normally trade London session, but I believe this is around London session. And then it failed. Okay, it did not break above this previous high. It rejected and it came down again. All right, so when I saw the market rejecting this area here and form its own demand here, if you notice, it had a bit of a consolidation here where it formed the demand here, which is where I was able, I'll show you guys. So it formed this demand here, right, which is where I was able to take my buy to the upside. Okay, so I took my buy right around here at 29.91, and I did come out at 29.97. okay, which is where I was able to make back my profits this morning. I could have taken it, I could have hold it to go higher to where my final TP is, but I decided to cut it short and take what I saw in the market at the moment, because at the moment the market is very, very bullish. It is very bullish, and it is long due for a pullback to the downside. And we're not sure when this is going to happen. Maybe it's going to be waiting for the news to actually come. We don't know when this is going to happen. So to be on the safe side, I decided to come out at 29.98, and I was happy with my profits because that brought me back up to 101,111.44. all right, which put me right into profits and right back into my position for my withdrawal. All right, which is where I'm sitting here at the moment. And as you guys know, I am trading with Traders with Edge. I haven't got my payout with them as yet, hence because I have not requested a payout with them as yet. But as you can see, I am eligible now for a payout. Once I hit this request button, it will take me to whichever payout system I choose, and then I can request my payout. But at the moment, I'm not ready yet to request my payouts. To wait maybe until about Wednesday or Thursday, and then I would request my payouts, because as I say, I'm aiming for $1,000 or $1,500 before I make my withdrawal. All right, so that's where I'm sitting at the moment, and that's my update at the moment. So just to show you guys that, you know, trading can be so lucrative that you can lose all your profits in one day, or within the next couple of days you can make back that profit and more. So it just goes to show, once you know what you're doing in the market, and you're not over risking your account and stuff like that, trading can be a very lucrative skill. All right, you just need to know what you're doing, and don't let FOMO get the best of you. Do not let the market get the best of you where you are tempted to take trades, premature trades, because that's where you end up in drawdowns. That's where you lose your money, and that's where the difficulty comes in, when you are over trading or you're forcing trades that's not there in the market to be taken. All right, and that's what I did, and I know that was my downfall, and I am happy that I am aware of that I was able to make my corrections there and know that I have to wait on my setups. Because normally I would actually, if like this morning when I saw the market in a buy, all right, now this was a buy that I was looking at to take, but I didn't take it because I just thought it had already gone and left me. There was no point in me jumping into this buy. Okay, and if I had taken it, I would not have lost. But you need to develop self-control whenever you're trading, in order to develop self-control, in order to stay obedient and not take trades that is unnecessary, where you would lose your money. All right, so so that's where I'm sitting at the moment, and I'm quite pleased and happy with my outcome at the moment. I've learned from my little mistake that I made last week. Moving forward, I'm going to be trying my best not to be taking trades that I don't see that is within my setups. All right, so that's where I am at the moment. I'm quite happy with my profits, so we are sitting in a good position at the moment, and I am quite pleased with my progress. All right, so once I request withdrawal, we can do this together. I will do this together with you guys, and let you guys see how to request a withdrawal with Traders with Edge, okay, which is one of the best platform at the moment. Traders with Edge is one of the good platforms to trade with, and they are having loads of payouts at the moment. A lot of people is receiving their payments from them. As I said, I have not received my payment as yet because I have not requested a payment as yet, and I look forward to seeing you guys in next video. Love you guys.